Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Watford 20 career mode. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Last episode was hit and miss, I think. We had some great news to find out that we actually were in Europe. I wasn't sure whether we were or not, but we were in Europe. So that changed a bit of my plans for this season. But then on the negative side, we did lose to Southampton in the Premier League to make it 3 losses in a row in the Premier League, our first 3 games. But then we did draw against Arsenal to get our first points of the season. And you can see a little sneak peek there. I've made a few signings just before transfer deadline day, and one of those players is Calvin Phillips from Leeds, a player that I like in real life a lot. I do sign a lot of players in the game that I like in real life. Like they might not be the best in the game, but I like to play with players that, you know, I like and stuff. And there's one other player that we did also buy that I want to inform you guys about. As we had Chukwueze on our shortlist, but we won't be going for him. But the other player that we did buy, as you can see there, who's starting in central midfield now, is Kessie. I thought we needed a little bit more cover. The Gilmore kind of, he played in the Cardiff game, and I wasn't too sure. So I thought we needed a little bit more backup in that area. So we went and bought Kessie. We paid something like 40 million for him, which is quite expensive, but he's quite young, and he's 83 rated. So that kind of really fits into that kind of 80 plus rating of our midfield. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more purchases than that. I think we have enough cover within the squad now to enable us to rotate and stuff. But in January, we'll go out and buy. We have got a little bit more money left, so if we do need to go and buy more players, we will do that. As Valencia coming for Delifeu, interesting. We're not looking to get rid of him though. He'll be a key part of our season this year, I think, Delifeu. But yeah, I'm just going to jump towards the end of the transfer deadline day and see if we make any more changes, if anyone goes in or out. So there we have it. We have the end of transfer deadline day. There wasn't anything to report, so I didn't bother. We had some interest from Everton for Max Aarons, but he's a young right back. He's going to be in demand, so we didn't want to get rid of him. And Mark Navarro, who every team in the whole world looks like they've tried to pinch him off us this season, but we've said no to everyone. We're holding strong on Mark Navarro. He's going to be a big part of our team again this year. But our next Premier League game, I think, is against... I'm not sure who it's against, actually. It's going to be against Chelsea. So it doesn't get any easier. Chelsea this time. Probably going to be up there towards the top of the table. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be an easy game at all. So fingers crossed we can come out with a positive result. Alright, back in front of the home fans again. We haven't given them much to cheer about this season so far. Iñaki Williams, he just has to turn up today. There's no two ways about it. He can't go any more games without scoring. We haven't scored many goals in the Premier League at all this season. I don't think we've scored any, actually, yeah. And this is our 5th game in, so that has to change today. He turns his way. Can he get his strike away? He tried to get his strike away, but he was stopped there by the defenders. Ziyech twisting and turning, trying to get a strike away. As Jordi Alba looks like he's made the switch, like Pedro from Barcelona into Chelsea. As Gareth Bale, what's he doing here in Chelsea? As I was confused there as to what Dolberg was doing out so far. Not sure why he still hasn't retreated back to his line. But Gareth Bale at Chelsea, what about that? Delifeu here, can he lead the break? Kante bearing down on him. I think Delifeu's got a bit more pace than Kante. But he has got the strength into Jonathan Ikone. Can he get his strike away? It's a very tame strike in the end from Jonathan Ikone. It was a good little run. It's a good run by Delifeu holding off Kante. But this looks like it's got a similar feel to the Arsenal game where we dominated, particularly in the first half, but weren't able to make the breakthrough as the ball gets played out beautifully from, I think it was Jorginho, out to Pulisic, and he just does Max Aarons there. This is why Max Aarons, I've been struggling with Max Aarons. As, how did that? That was so unlucky. The ball, it was almost in slow motion that the ball just flicked up there. All our defenders were on the floor or tripped. And was that Immobile? Yeah, Ciro Immobile, who's caused us so many problems over the course of our games against Chelsea. And he scores again against us. If you're wondering why Kessie's not playing, I decided not to throw him in this first game against a very difficult Chelsea team. I thought I would stick with Guendouzi. Maybe bring on Kessie if things aren't going too well, which they possibly might not be. But yeah, didn't want to chuck him into this game on his debut there. Oh no, I thought about bringing the keeper out. And the ball has fallen to Immobile and he's made it 2. And this poor start to the season for us looking like it's going to continue. Tries to do something there in the middle of the park, but no luck for him this time. And Chelsea hit him up, trying to looking to hit us on the break. And Bale it is, again with the pace here. Cuts inside. Plays the ball into Kovacic. We're in trouble here. Ah, no. Oh, great defense. Oh, that was nearly great defending. And it is Immobile who scored a first half hat-trick against us. I thought that was nearly great play from Holding, who saved it on the line there. But Chelsea on the breakaway there were just a bit too much for us. Oh, it was Max Aarons actually, not Holding, who nearly kept the ball out. But it's gone for an own goal. That is... yeah, that is not what I would have wanted. Hakim Ziyech, it looks like he's made the right decision in real life to go to Chelsea. Because, yeah, we just haven't... I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's hard to kind of put my finger on why. Oh no, Pulisic just runs through our team there. Oh no. Oh no. Pulisic absolutely did us there. Oh no. And then Ciro Immobile does get his hat-trick. Look at this. He just absolutely steams past Rob Holding. Dolberg has no choice but to come out. Got to hang my head in shame there. Like, just... what even is this start of the season? This is like West Ham territory, how bad we've been starting the season. No, not another goal. Lock on! Oh, why didn't it lock onto the ref back there? And there we go. The referee ends our misery. I hear a few boos around the stadium, and that is exactly what we deserve. A 4-0 defeat at home against Chelsea. Just not good enough. That is just not good enough. And our job might be in a bit of trouble. I know we're into Europe and stuff. Maybe we'll be given a bit more time. But our job definitely could be in a bit of trouble here, as we have our first Europa League game of the season. This should be hopefully a distraction for us, as we start against Goztepe. No idea where they're from. So here we are, our first match day in the Europa League. Ikone, Delifeu and Iñaki Williams just getting warmed up there, ready for our first game. It's going to be a big one. I don't know what country we're in, but we are in the Europa League, making our debut in the Europa League. Looks like a small stadium, so we're starting away from home. But yeah, hopefully this has got to be a win. We've got to get this campaign off to the right way. Making it through the group has to be our first priority, and then we'll take it from there. Has Delifeu got the pace to get past the defenders? It does look like he does. Just one-on-one with the goalkeeper now. Can he get his strike away? He can get his strike away. What a goal for our first European goal. Gerard Delifeu with a fantastic run. Beat his defender and then had the pace to burn past them all. Thought I nearly overran it again, but he had the composure to slot it past the goalkeeper, and that is our first goal in the Europa League. Gerard Delifeu, exactly what we needed there. Iñaki, make the run. Why is Iñaki not making the run? There we go, he's finally making the run. Can he get a strike away? Oh, he does get a strike away, but saved by the goalkeeper. But it's followed up by Federico Valverde, and we do make it 2-0. Maybe this is the game we needed. Maybe this is the game we needed to spark our season, as he tries to go with his left foot there, and the ball, fortunately for us, falls to Valverde as he gets his first goal of the season as well. 20 minutes in and 2-0 up. Haven't had this season yet, so this feels like a foreign place to be, but exactly where we do need to be in our first Europa League game. Ziyech this time again on his left foot, trying to get his strike away. He looks like he's determined to score today, but he's not going to get his goal as he comes off for Suso. Suso trying to work an angle for the shot, does get a strike away, but saved by the goalkeeper. It looks like we're not destined to get this third goal, but there is the full-time whistle, and we win our first European game away from home, exactly what we needed. Maybe that's the kickstart to our season that we desperately need, but good to get that first European game out of the way with a win. We'll have a look at what else happened in our group. Frankfurt, where are they? They beat Standard Liège 2-0. So we go joint at the top of the table with them. So that game against Frankfurt should be very interesting. There it is. Kessie making his debut today after being suspended for the Europa League game. Made a couple of changes to this team. Actually, just one change. Bringing in Mark Navarro for Max Aarons. Just, yeah, Max Aarons just hasn't been the one so far at the beginning of the season. And Mark Navarro played pretty well in the Europa League game. So he's rewarded with a start again. But back to Premier League business. We've got to get this first win. And no game like the present against Leicester City away at the King Power to hopefully pick up that first victory of the season. No, oh my God, it was great play by Leicester, and they walked the ball into the net. It looks like after this latest update on FIFA, the AI have got a lot more cheap in the terms of goals they're trying to score. Like they'll normally try and shoot, but now in this update it looks like they're going to square the ball, and it's squared to Dennis Pratt. And yeah, we find ourselves behind yet again. How did Çalhanoğlu turn there? No idea how he managed to get away with that as we try and get the ball clear out there to Iñaki Williams. Kessie not able to win the second ball, and Leicester are pumping up the pressure now as they get the second goal. We just talked about Leicester pumping up the pressure, and that's exactly what they've gone and done with the second goal. Just weren't able to. They made the run inside. Navarro didn't stay with his man. And Hakan Çalhanoğlu makes it 2-0. And this game again looks like we'll be waiting for our first Premier League victory again, as we lose away to Leicester here, unless something ridiculous happens. As Iñaki Williams, what happened there? It looked like it didn't lock onto the defender. Come on, Iñaki Williams, stop celebrating. Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball. This is no time to celebrate, Iñaki Williams. We're 2-1 down. Still got 20 minutes to go. Maybe we can salvage something to the game. Not sure what the defender was doing. Looks like it just didn't lock onto him. And Iñaki Williams breaks his duck, gets his first goal of the season. And hopefully, that is the start of many. But yeah, we've still got 20 minutes left in this game to try and nick a result. Maybe a draw or even possibly a win. But we just got to make sure we don't concede first. That's another one. Often when we've tried to get an equaliser or a winner, we've ended up just conceding. Gets it into Iñaki Williams. He gets the ball out again to Mark Navarro, who's got the strength to beat his man. Now, has he got the... He gets it into Ziyech. Can he get a strike away? He can get his strike away. And Ziyech with his first goal of the season and his first goal for Watford. Great play by Mark Navarro. Cuts the ball back. Ziyech takes his time. We talked about possibly coming back into this game, and we have done with Ziyech's first goal for Watford. And we now got 12 minutes to see if we can possibly try and get the winner here. Looks like Leicester did go a little bit offensive. Iñaki. This is the chance. Oh, yes, Iñaki Williams squeezes it under Kasper Schmeichel. And we get the third goal to make it 3-2. Iñaki Williams, but I told you, as soon as he gets one, he might get two. As we were lucky, the ball just slips past the defender. He gets his strike away. Kasper Schmeichel wasn't able to keep the ball out. And it's been made 3-2 after we went 2-0 behind. We're going to go ultra defensive. We've got to get this first win of the season. That just has to happen. It's been long overdue. Gets his strike away, trying to get a hat-trick. Got a bit greedy there. Probably could have just kept the ball there. But the referee blows the full-time whistle. There we go. There is our first win of the season. Exactly what we needed. It was tougher, a lot more difficult than I thought or wanted it to be. But exactly. Couldn't ask for more, really. Couldn't ask for more. Alright, there we go. There is the end of the episode. We end on a high. Our first Premier League win of the season. Much needed, but the next game at the beginning of next episode is the 4th round of the EFL Cup. We're going to be away at Bristol Rovers. Going to definitely rotate the squad for that game. And then we have a few more games in Europe and then our charge, hopefully, up the Premier League table. But hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already, to make sure you're notified when new episodes of the Watford Career Mode come out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on